Hey, what's going on? It's Ryan from We're Actually Good, and today I'm going to talk about the Battleborn open beta. So I'm going to start off by saying watch to the end of the video, because I'm going to start off with some of the things that I don't really like about it, and I'll go to the good things after that. It'll be a bit of a mix of things, so stick around to the end, please. Alright, cool. So, for starters, I feel sorry for Battleborn. I really do. It's like, I've played a lot of Battleborn. I'm like level 13 now or something. I've played 10 characters, I guess, and they're all really unique and all that, but with Overwatch coming out, and Overwatch has been way more hyped than Battleborn, it's pretty crazy, and it's just the wrong time, and man, it could be such a cool game if the prices were different, and if, okay, so I did some research of the prices of these games, and on the PlayStation Store in New Zealand, it is $109 for Overwatch, but it's also $109 for Battleborn, and to me that doesn't work, because I've played the Battleborn beta, and it's more than a free-to-play. It's a bit more than a free-to-play, but it would work really, really well out of a free-to-play. I know it'd be riddled with microtransactions, and they're probably going to be in the full game already, but, that's just my opinion, because with Overwatch, I haven't played it. I haven't played it, but it just looks so nice compared to... Battleborn is nice. It is nice. It's got really diverse characters. It's got these things called factions, and they're not really weighted in the game. You can't join a faction, but the character classes, they're based off factions. It's quite cool, and all their designs and the theme of them. Like the one, some of my favorites are from the Peacekeeper faction, I think they're called. They're like the military. They got some guy, he's called Oscar Mike. He's funny as. It's really cool. He's like a generic soldier, but he's got like a stealth field and artillery strike. Real cool. There's also really interesting ones, like a big fat tank, which is also not interesting, but thought I'd mention it. There's Griffin, who flies, tons of mobility. Got a missile launcher. He's one of my favorites so far. Pretty skill based. There's other factions. There's rogues. They're really interesting. Some of my favorites in there. There's like ninja class, something like that, and there's like rich people class. I don't even know what to call them. Forget the names, but anyway, the reason I say there's going to be microtransactions in the game is because there's a way of opening packs, and it gets you items for a loadout. It's a lot like League of Legends, this game. Like the main mode that people would be playing, there's one lane, jungle surrounding it, and jungle camps with little bits of monsters you can get to put on your minion squad, a lot like League of Legends. If you don't know what League of Legends is like, that I just explained it. But anyway, so I get these loadouts, and you get within the loadout you got the items, but you pay for them with packs, and you got a currency to pay for the packs, and it all seems so set up for microtransactions, but whatever, fine. Yeah, it's in every game these days. Doesn't really matter. It's not too, heavy. They're not heavy, which is all good. The characters are easy to get. They're really cool. I keep comparing it to Overwatch and League of Legends and all these other games because it's so similar to all of them, and in a strange way. I'm not really sure. That's just my opinion, but my mind isn't big enough to think about all of it. Anyway, another problem with the game is that the full game, to me, feels like it's in the beta. You can play 25 characters in the beta. I think you can play all of them. I think that's going to be all of them for the full game as well. And there's 2 maps. They seem like main maps. It doesn't seem like there's going to be many more. There probably will, but not many more. And you can get by the same legendary items, or purple if you want to call them, for your characters. It all seems so set up to be a full game. It's a full game for a couple of days. Well. So now that we've got all the mainly good and the bad out of the way, the most important thing to me is the feel of the game. You know, how you play it, how it flows, the people in there, and all that stuff. So I'll get started by saying that it feels like Borderlands quite a bit. Like when you're running with your guy or anyone, it just feels like Borderlands. Like you're inside of sort of like a Borderlands game, but it's got that League of Legends sort of flow to it. You know, you spawn in, it's got those longer respawn times as the game goes on. It's got the turrets you can build, and turrets you gotta defend, and minions you gotta escort, and all that stuff. And it's definitely, you can make tons of comparisons, but to me the gameplay feels quite good. It could be better, but it feels quite good, and I'm satisfied with it. I'm pretty satisfied with it. They've also got a new upgrading type system, which has been done before in a few games, but it's quite cool. I like it. And you've got like this DNA sort of, whatever you call it, like a ladder, and it's got two options. You've got, usually it's either one upgrade for an ability or one upgrade for another ability, or one type of upgrade or one type of another upgrade for the same ability. But they're quite cool, and they're significant upgrades. Like with a lot of games I can think of, like Destiny, even Call of Duty with your gun attachments, and League of Legends, the upgrades are small. They're small buffs, but there's lots of upgrades. But with this, they're massive chunky upgrades which just give big boosts and changes to how you play. For instance, like you can have triple jump instead of just having one jump for like my favorite character, Benedict. He's real cool. And yeah, so there we have it. They're just quite a cool new upgrade system for all the... It's a fresh sort of way of looking at upgrading for games. So a final verdict for all of these things coming to mind. Really cool. Also, I wasn't expecting anything great though, and I didn't really get anything outstanding. But as expected for me, my opinion was kinda always the same. It's addicting, it's fun, but it's gonna be Overwatch for me. Alright, see you later guys, thanks for listening, and catch you in the next one.
Carl, just shut up.
Oi! I'll cut off your healing supplies.
Ooh. Please no. Oh my god, I'm getting rushed. It's Tuesday. No.
Where are you? I'm looking
I was
for
like
you.
back in our base, and the guy killed me.
What's that guy called, War Machine?
I think
Pretty
it's
cool.
a woman, but it's like, let me check the name.
Kill 50 minions and incursion 25 or 50.
Did I kill him? Yeah, lads. Oh, that was clutch. I gotta get out of here, though. That was
Alright, come to
possibly
me,
good.
I got your back.
Oh, I'm dead. That was that bowler. Damn.
Fuck off,
Here we go.
Bandicoot, you little cunt.
So ruthless.
Does anyone want to challenge us?
Oh, highly
We're pretty
doubt
much
it.
unstoppable.